11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm meteorologist David Young.
And David, I know the storms were super powerful. Is the worst over for us right now?
That is the good news. The severe weather's done. The cleanup can continue through the overnight hours. There's a look at live Storm Tracker 6 Doppler radar. Showers and storms south of the state line, but no weather worries here. It does look kind of nasty to the south, but that's not going to head in our direction. The closest watch, that was across eastern sections of Illinois, and that has just expired. So no watches in the area. For tonight, a few scattered showers during the overnight hours as temperatures fall into the upper 60s. Nice warm up tomorrow and a much cooler day, but we will have much more on the severe weather tonight. A comprehensive look and damage pictures coming up in just a few minutes.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Today, one of those classic complexes of storms we see roll across lower Michigan from time to time. We see these once or twice a year, and today's was particularly severe. Here's a rewind of the Doppler radar, and we'll take you back to around 3 o'clock this afternoon and notice how quickly those storms raced across mid-Michigan on the order of 40 to 50 miles per hour. They were really rushing to get through the area, and to go along with that, of course, we have the damaging winds. This is a look at the velocity, or the winds inside the storms, and that leading red edge, that's where the powerful winds were located, right on the leading edge of those thunderstorms. We'll take you on a little different perspective. This is the 3D view. We were watching this all day. These greens were winds just over 10,000 feet, which are around 60 to 70 miles per hour. Occasionally, you see that green dip down towards the ground, and that's when storms were able to take some of those winds aloft and create some downdrafts, and that's when we saw damage at the surface, and it was repeated all over the area. There's some of the damage reports coming in today, and they're just too numerous to count. Lots of trees and power lines down all across mid-Michigan, and I was checking some of the power outage numbers across the entire area, and I'm talking DTE, consumers, all the local power companies. We're at around 630,000 without power tonight because of today's storms. This is what it looked like. We talked about that leading edge. It was a shelf cloud. We see this frequently. There it is. Right behind this particular line, that's when the winds really started to kick up. We saw wind gusts in Lansing over 50 miles per hour. Here's another shot. This is from Sarah, showing that shelf cloud beginning to move through the Fowler area this afternoon. Another shot of the result of that shelf cloud and the winds, some trees, some power lines down. This is a damage pit coming to us from Amy this afternoon out of Diamonddale, and we saw this again repeated all over the area. This shot, tree down, looks like on a car partially. This afternoon. This was coming to us from Courtney in the Lansing area. Another damage pick, tree or power line down, a tree down on the power line. This is from Lake Columbia in Jackson County from Terry. Boy, this was, winds had to have been at least 60 miles per hour to do that. This is a tree down on a house. This is what Alice tells us, and this is out of the Jackson area. And under all that mess, she says there is a house, and hopefully everyone okay this evening. So we check out the Skyview network. It is much quieter, much calmer out there. 67 the current temperature. Look at that wind gust. 55 miles per hour today. Capital Cam, wind gust was over 50 miles per hour. Not a lot of rain, 0.3 of an inch. Our temperature at 68 degrees. In Jackson, current temperature 68, over 0.4 of an inch of rain, and a 51 mile per hour gust. I did see others out there 60, 65 miles per hour, kind of scattered throughout the viewing area. Wind gust a little less, thankfully, in Hillsdale at 41 miles per hour. Temperatures rain cold in the 60s, so no instability for storms, despite the fact the front's still to our west. By tomorrow morning, it is moving through. May start out a little gloomy, but then we get some sunshine, some lower humidity, and a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Here's tonight's forecast then. A few lingering showers before sunrise. Overnight low, 66 degrees. Then for tomorrow, we've got sunshine, breezy conditions, highs in the upper 70s. On the 6-day forecast, temperatures on Wednesday, upper 70s, 80s Friday and Saturday, maybe a spotty shower Saturday, but still an okay weekend. Next week, we're looking at 80s for highs, lows generally in the 60s, and a chance for a few showers next Thursday. Sherry, one other note, I was seeing this on social media, reports of a tornado in the Richland area in Macomb County.
Right.
National Weather Service says that appears to be basically ahead of this line, a little gustnado, kind of unrelated to the storm, but mainly it was straight line winds that did all the damage there, 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, those straight line winds, they act like a tornado.
And they often do more damage than tornadoes.
All right. Thanks for the update, David. Appreciate you keeping us safe. Coming up on 6 News.